Come to child's pose. Sit back on your heels, forehead to the ground, and breathe. Take a moment to just notice how you're feeling this morning. What kind of mood did you wake up in? How does your body feel? Is your mind agitated? Are you calm? Can we just make a commitment right now to be present in this practice? Try. The other thing I'd like you to do is think about 3 things you're grateful for. The more we practice gratitude, the happier we feel. I'm not just saying that, it's scientifically proven. So 3 things you could be grateful for this morning. Gently come out of your child's pose. Bring your knees underneath your hips. And I'm just going to stay here for a moment with my elbows on the ground, just letting my back open. Now, it's important not to dump into the lower back. I'm pulling in through Mula Bandha, as they call it in yoga, or the pelvic floor, and zipping my lower belly in a little bit to protect my low back. I don't know about you, but I'm very stiff in the morning, so it's important to just let your body open up slowly. From here, push into the hands. Walk the hands underneath the shoulders, and we're just going to do some protraction and retraction of the shoulders. So dump into your shoulders like this, let them sink. And then push the ground away. Not a full cat position, but scoop the belly in and kind of imagine like your pec muscles are moving towards each other as you push the ground. And then now with more intention, gently let your shoulders release. Protracting the shoulders, and then push and retract the shoulders. One more time. And push. Good. Let's walk the hands away from the body, about a hand's length. Tuck the toes under and come into downward facing dog. Now, first downward dog of the morning. You can keep your knees bent. You can sway your hips or pedal your feet. Do what you need to do. That feels good. Just kind of stretch it out. I like to wiggle here. Shake the head no and yes. And then inhale, bend the knees, look forward, and very gently tiptoe the feet to the hands. You can let yourself hang heavy, bend the knees deeply, hold the elbows for ragdoll. And again, wiggle around if it feels good. Let the hands come to the ground, shake out the head no and yes. And gently roll the body up 1 vertebra at a time. Let the head be the last thing to come up. Good. Come to the front of your yoga mat if you're not there. And let's warm up a little bit. So inhale, reach the arms up, look up. Exhale, swan dive forward. You can bend the knees as much as you need to get the hands on the ground. Halfway lift, inhale, hands to shins, back is long. Bend the knees, step your right foot back to a lunge. Let's take a twist. Open up to the left. See if you can bring the arm all the way over the ear, making a straight line, if you can, from the back toes to the top pinky fingers. Big breath in. As you exhale, sweep your hands around and come into Skandasana. Not happy for your knees, just come to here. Another breath in. Exhale back into downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step the right foot between the 2 hands. Left hand stays planted. And then sweep the arm all up and over. Try to make a nice long from the back heel. Plug the rope into it. As you exhale, slowly bring the hands to center. Come into your Skandasana or Yogi Ninja Squat. Skandasana is actually named after Skanda. He's a sage and the brother of Ganesha. Slowly put your hands forward and come back into downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, tiptoe the feet to the hands. Halfway lift as you inhale, hands to shins, long spine. As you exhale, bend the knees, hold the elbows. Again, you can rock gently from side to side. Hands down. Shake the head no. Shake the head yes. And let's slowly roll the body up again, one vertebra at a time, keeping the knees bent. Stand tall and proud. Let's move with a little more gusto now. Inhale, arms reach up, look up. Exhale, dive forward. Halfway lift, inhale, long spine. Exhale, bend the knees. Right foot goes back. Right hand down, sweep the arm around. Come into Skandasana. And this time, let's come to plank. Shoulders forward over the wrists, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Step the right foot between the two hands. Exhale, twist, sweep the right arm over the ear. On your next exhale, walk your hands to center. Skandasana. Gently bring the hands back forward and come into downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, big steps, feet to hands. Lengthen your back as you inhale and fold as you exhale. Root and rise, inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach your arms up, look up. Exhale, dive forward. Halfway lift as you inhale. Bend the knees. This time, step the left foot back on your exhale. Let's take that twist. Inhale here. Exhale, Skandasana. Big breath in. Exhale, plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step the left foot between the two hands. Big breath in. Exhale, take your twist. Big breath in. Inhale, yogi ninja squat. Let's do another plank and chaturanga. Big breath in. Exhale, hands down, shoulders forward, chaturanga. Do you feel your body starting to kind of warm up, get more limber? Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's hold for 3 breaths. In and out through the nose if you can. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, big steps to bring your feet to your hands. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale to fold. Root and rise. Inhale. Exhale, hands down. Bring your hands to your heart. I'm going to offer here the Gayatri mantra. It's one of the oldest mantras in yoga and in Hinduism. It comes from the Vedas. And it asks us to illuminate our path. It's a prayer to illuminate our path in front of us. And it's traditionally sung 108 times in the morning. So I'll offer it right now. You're welcome to join me if you know it. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaveturvareheniyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dio Yona Prachodayat. May we all walk an illuminated path today. Big breath in. Step your right foot back. Heel to arch alignment. We'll go 2. So the back heel is in line with the front arch. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, front knee. Look over your front arm. We want to try to have the shoulders over the hips. Arms stretching out to opposite sides of the world. Take a big breath in here. Exhale, Parsvakonasana. Forearm to the thigh. Arm comes over the ear. Keep the belly zipped in. Maybe we can spin the chest to the sky. Inhale, slowly rise up. Interlace your fingers, roll your shoulders back. Inhale. Exhale, fold, taking the arms with you. Stretching the shoulders out this morning. Inhale, slowly rise. Release the arms. Exhale, take a vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward, walk or hop your feet to your hands. Lengthen the back as you inhale, fold as you exhale. Root and rise, inhale. Exhale, hands to heart, left foot steps back. Heel to arch alignment. Hips under the shoulders, inhale, arms reach. Exhale, bend the front knee into warrior two. 3 breaths in through the nose, out through the nose. Big breath in. Exhale, Parsvottanasana. Inhale, slowly come up. Exhale, vinyasa. Hands down, get warm. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, walk or hop your feet to your hands. Lengthen the back as you inhale, fold to exhale. Inhale, root and rise. Exhale, shoulders down, keep the arms here. Big breath in. Exhale, chair, Utkatasana. Warming up the legs. Let's inhale onto our tippy toes. Tailbone is tucked under, belly scooped in, shoulders down, chest is up. And then slowly down a little bit more. Tippy toes down a little more. Down a little more. Down a little more. Good. Come onto your butt. Navasana. Boat pose. You can be here. You can have your heels on the ground if you like. Or if you're able to straighten the legs all the way, you can, as long as we can keep the back straight. I'm struggling with that today, so I'm going to bend my knees. Can we hold for 5 more breaths? Good. Open the knees, Baddha Konasana. You can use your elbows to help press your legs open, which feels super nice. Inhale, lift your chest up. Now, if you have the flexibility this morning, you're welcome to try to pour your chest over your toes. Shoulders away from the ears, heart starting to open. Zip the belly, pelvic floor lifts. Slowly release, bring the knees towards each other. Plant your feet, hands behind you, roll the shoulders back, lift the heart. Again, belly zips in, tailbone towards the heels, press into the feet, lift your hips. Modification of Parsvottanasana, upward plank. This one's called upward tabletop. If you want to challenge, you're welcome to try to lift an arm at a time. Trying to maintain the integrity of the shape. You're welcome to lift a foot if you want at a time. Or if you want even more of a challenge, you lift opposite arm, opposite foot, and then switch. Again, try to maintain the integrity of the shape. It's not always easy. And slowly release. Let's go back into our Baddha Konasana. So elbows can help open up the legs. Inhale, lift the heart. And then exhale, stretch the chest forward as if you're pouring over your feet, trying to get your heart to kiss your toes. Gently release. Bring the knees in. Let's go into a full Parsvottanasana if you want to. So same action, you can be here, roll your shoulders back, lift into upward table, or straighten the legs, roll the shoulders back. This is fine too, and you can lift. Three more breaths. Gently release. Bring one knee in. I'm gonna take the right knee in. Lift the left arm up. As you exhale, give it a nice hug. Maybe you wanna kiss your knee on the way. Take the opposite arm, sweep it around, and look behind you for a twist. Whoop. Now, because this is morning yoga, I'm not doing a lot of stuff laying down because we're trying to wake up the body. In the evening, it's great to do more laying down stuff to help wind us down. But this morning, we want to pep up. Slowly look forward. Exhale, come around. Let's switch legs. So give a big hug to your left leg. Sit up nice and tall. Stretch the right arm up. Give it a hug, maybe a kiss on the way. And slowly come up and around. Inhale to look forward. Exhale, come around. And let's take a little Shavasana. You did it. Morning yoga. We'll come down very slowly. So arms out. Try to lengthen your back. Sit up as tall as you can. And then very slowly, we'll come onto the back. You to stay here and lay. And while you do, I'd like to repeat for you that Gayatri. To Om Bhurva Tatsaveturvarenyam Bhargo Devahimahi Dio Yona Prachodayat Bhurva Swaha Tatsaveturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dio Yona Prachodayat Om Bhurva Swaha Tatsaveturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dio Yona Prachodayat. When you're ready, gently come out of Shavasana. Take as much time as you, however it makes sense for you. And Namaste.